Hey Gemini, what is going on? I hope you are really well. My name is Diane and this is Madam Butterfly Tarot, and I'm just going to do a little cheeky general reading for Gemini just to see what comes out for like August, but you know, it's a timeless reading, gems, so whenever you happen to see this is when you are, you know, meant to see it. You're very welcome here at Gemini as always. Thank you so much for being here with me. I appreciate it very much. And you know, if you feel like liking and subscribing for me, I would appreciate that very much. I'm going to start with, wow, that came shooting out. I'm not actually sure which one that was, Gemini. I'm going to reshuffle, okay? Okay, let's do that again. So what's going on for Gemini? Alright. I have the star again. You have the ace of... Okay, let me just see what's going on here. You have the 6 of Wands, the 4 of Wands, and the star. There's some kind of like, something really good is coming in for you here, Gemini. You have the star, right, which is all about wish fulfillment, happy times, you know, the hard times being behind you. You have the 6 of Wands at the 4 of Wands here. So obviously the 6 and the 4 add up to the 10, right? So some of you might have been feeling like things were kind of tough recently, or like you've just been going through like a tough period. But the 6 of Wands is a victory card. You know, it's like good news coming in. This is beautiful. You really have some good news coming in. I don't know if this is love or if this is some kind of public recognition or success at your job or something, because you also have the 4 of Wands here, which can talk about, commitment coming in, right? But you know, it talks about stability, contentment, peace and abundance, a happy home life. You really have something beautiful coming in here, Gemini. Let me get a couple of these as well. It's something to do with faith. Your faith and destiny have just wanted to come out here together. So I don't know what you've been doing, but you see how in both those cards it's kind of, I feel like it's been a bit, you haven't known exactly where you were going, right? Things may have been a bit foggy recently, like it's, you know, you've kind of just been sort of feeling your way, right? Spirit maybe showed you like a little bit of the path, but they didn't show you the full picture all at once. So it's like you kind of had to go on faith a little bit here, but it's like something's finally opening up now, you see? Because it's like before with the faith card, it was all very dark and you only got to see a little bit of the path. But now with destiny, it's like the path is starting to open up and you're starting to see what your destiny is, like what you're supposed to be doing, where you're supposed to be going. And you know, the star and the 6 of Wands, there could be something here about you being in the spotlight. I think there's money. You have the fortune card here. It's a very lucky time for you. I really think you have, like, some of you may be about to be in the public eye in some way. I get some kind of attention. I think you're about to have a lot of money coming in, Gemini. I just want to get one of these as well, do I? Let's see. What else for yeah, okay, 10 of Cups. So for somebody this is love. For others of you, you know, not looking for love, it depends, or you know, just depends how you feel this resonates. The 10 of Cups, love, it's like blessing, it's like emotional fulfillment, it's like being really happy. You're about to be really happy. I feel like you have a lot of like more money or some kind of luck coming in. And obviously for some of you, this is definitely like love coming in. You have the 10 of Cups and the 4 of Wands. The Temperance card. Okay, you've been being very patient. I don't know how long this not knowing where you're going thing has been going on. It could have been going on for years. Oh my god, the Ace of Wands just fell out. I'm just going to take that one. Sorry, the Ace of Swords just fell out. So I feel like you've been being very patient. The reason that you're about to succeed, Gemini, oh my god, look what's on the bottom of the deck, the Eight of Wands. The reason that you're about to succeed is because you had faith in something, in whatever this was you were doing, or whatever person you were waiting on. It's like a reward for your faith, and you have the Temperance card here. It's like you've been patient for so long. Now here comes your reward. And it's like a breakthrough with the Ace of Swords here. It's some kind of breakthrough. It might even be a new idea. You might get a new some kind of new idea. So it's like, it's communication coming in somehow. It could be communication from a lover that you've been waiting for, or like a romantic partner. It could be communication about a job. Or it could be an idea that comes to you that's going to make you money. I just feel like it's important for you to know you have a lot of good stuff coming in here, Gems. And there's, like I said, there's some kind of communication coming in. What else for... Okay, for some of you this is definitely love. You have the Star again. You have the Star twice. This is like some kind of wish fulfillment you got coming in here, Gemini. For some of you it's definitely love. You know, the Knight of Cups here. You have some kind of committed romantic relationship coming in, and it's because you have been because you've kept your faith. You have the Ten of Swords and the Eight of Swords have just come out, Gemini. So you're ending something. You've ended something, and it's making you free. Because you felt very stuck. There was something that needed to end. You have the Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck here that you're now walking away from, that was keeping you stuck. Could be a job, could be memories from the past. But this is what's opening up your destiny. And a lot of you are walking away from like an ex-romantic partner literally towards the Ten of Cups. Or you're walking away from like an old mindset or an old job towards the Ten of Cups, towards happiness. Okay, what else for Gemini? The Nine of Swords. So I feel like you've been worrying. You know, the Nine of Swords is Gemini energy. It's like being stuck, being worried, sleepless nights, not knowing what's going on. I feel like part of it is you've been very worried because you've been stuck. Because Geminis, we hate being stuck, right? We hate being forced to be in one place, right? The Nine of Wands. There's something that there may have been like a lot of conflict with a Taurus in the past for some of you. I feel like that came up in a reading before. Okay, what else for Gemini? Let me reshuffle these guys because I feel like they're not party. Okay, yeah, the Page of Cups. There's some kind of communication coming in here, or like a new idea that's going. It's like part of your true path. It's where you're supposed to be going. Could be a Pisces, you know. The reason for the delay was that you were supposed to get into your divine feminine, or, you know, for those of you that are the masculine, like you were supposed to kind of find contentment within yourself rather than kind of looking for, because I'm a Gemini myself, right? And it's very, you know, we're always looking for the next thing. It's like we're never really happy where we are because we're looking for the next thing, right? And it's often difficult to keep us even in one place unless, you know, you're kind of forced to be there. And I feel like that's kind of what's been happening. It's like Spirit has forced you to stay in one place. And it's so that you could almost like not run away from yourself anymore and kind of just be happy sitting with yourself and not always be looking for, you know, validation coming from outside or from some new job or a new task or a new hobby or a new place. You're definitely leaving something behind. I actually feel like there was a bit of a delay here. The delay has either been because you were reluctant to leave someone behind, or the person that you were dealing with was reluctant to leave someone behind. What else for Gemini? Yeah, you, oh my god, the Two of Cups. A lot of you have a soulmate coming in here. Like you have commitment with a soulmate coming in, Gemini. And you know, if you're not watching this for love, this is like coming into union with yourself, and it's going to lead you towards like money or some kind of like stability. I see stability, and I see it being with the home as well, whatever this is, because I feel like you're going to end up, you know, if it's a person, you're going to end up moving in with them and creating good fortune together. And if this is just you like on your own kind of thing, there's something, you're going to walk away from something else that's been very unfulfilling for you, and you're going to sign some kind of contract that's going to lead to good fortune, or get some new kind of job, or buy a new home. Anything else for Gemini? That's a lot, Spirit. I feel like I want to go into a different deck here. Let's see. I feel like I want to get a couple of these. Okay, what else for Gemini? Is this the right deck? Yeah, there's purpose. This is some of your lessons that you've been learning here, Gems. You may have been learning to let go of envy a little bit here. Because maybe you were at some kind of place, because the thing is, Gemini, you know, like I say, I'm a Gemini myself. I'm not slagging you off, but often we're weirdos, right? We're a little different, you know, we don't settle down till later on, or we don't always want to own property, and people always kind of side-eye us a little bit, like, oh, look at this weirdo. And I guess over time it kind of makes you be like, oh, maybe I do want to be like Joe Blogs down the street and just, you know, have bought my house when I was like 18 and got married and had kids, or, you know, stayed in the same job for 50 years. But I think you're really you're like releasing envy and kind of just realizing like, no, I had a different role. Because that's the thing, you're Gemini, you're supposed to have a different role. Like if you wanted to be, you know, Joe Blogs, you wouldn't have been born under the sign of Gemini, right? It was part of your destiny to learn the lessons you've learned by doing different things and being in different relationships and, you know, going to new places. And now I feel like you're ready to settle. You know, even if this is not a relationship, for a lot of you who are waiting for someone, it is, you know, but for those of you that are not interested in that, I feel like you might be buying a house or putting down roots. And because you have purpose here, I know what I'm here to do, and you have service. I feel good when I can help others, and you have success. I feel like it's like you found your purpose in some way. And in some way it's like to do with helping others. That's where you're going to find success. And you have love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. And you have worry. I'm learning that worry doesn't change an outcome, because I just feel like you've been in the dark. You know, you've been on this, like, they've been trying to teach you faith, basically blind faith. Because, you know, it's also part of a Gemini thing, like we have to know all the answers, we have to know when it's happening, blah, blah, blah. Because we worry, right? It's like, but I need the answers because then I won't have to worry. But if you truly trusted Spirit, you wouldn't be worrying anyway. So I feel like if you're not in this place yet, you're coming into this place where you're just like, whatever happens, happens. I'm good. I'm good, you know? I don't need anyone, or like, I'm not really worried about how my job is turning out. And I feel like that is the thing that brings this in. Because maybe it just clears your head. You know, it's for some of you, it's some kind of new idea that's going to make you a lot of money. You know, or for others of you, it's that communication from the person you've been waiting on. And it kind of comes in because you basically stop worrying about it. For a lot of you, you definitely have love coming in here with a soulmate. But it's like you've been learning just to kind of, yeah, like to be happy with where you are instead of always looking for the next thing. Because that's the thing for Geminis, right? I mean, I'm sure it's a thing for everyone, but we always want like the next thing, like make it faster, right? And it's kind of because we're not content with where we are. So I feel like you've been learning to kind of just be, and just be content with where you are, and be like, you know, maybe I'm not in a relationship, or maybe I don't have the house I want, or whatever, you know, maybe I don't have the job that I want, but you know, I'm actually fine, and I'm just going to release it to the universe, and that's what brings it in. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there, Gemini. And like I said, if you've not got to this place yet, you're going to get there soon, okay? So I hope this was a useful reading, lovely Gemini. Many thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for me if you feel like doing that. I'd appreciate that a lot, gems. And many blessings to you as always. Love and light.